everyone, it's Living the Good Life, and I wanted to show you some of my finds for January and February. Let's go ahead and get started. I did go to the Thrift Clearance Center, a couple of church rummage sales, an estate sale, and I think that covers it. And I've thrown in a couple of pieces of RS Prussia just to give some of my antique fans something to look at as well. So let's get started. I bought 4 bags of jewelry at the Thrift Clearance Center. They were $1 a piece. Here's some of the items that were in here that I just considered to be junk jewelry. Some costume items that I thought were pretty good was this snake bangle bracelet with the little inset glass eyes. Here's a ribbon brooch. Some earrings that I was hopeful for with this type of closure, but there's actually no mark on it whatsoever. I'm going to get this out of the way. There was this necklace here, and it's really kind of hard to show, but it dangles. It has this dangles and this dangles above it on a long, thin chain, which I was hopeful to be gold, but it turned out it was not. There was a little heart, which I would double check, but I don't think it's gold. There's this, which is this little silver filigree, which is usually sterling, so I'm definitely going to check that out, but I couldn't find any marks on it. Let's see what else. I got this sterling silver, looks like a Chinese coin. It says 925 back here. This is 925 marked. Looks like there used to be another pearl here that dangled down. And this is the clasp, and this little thing here says 925 on it as well, $1. I got this. This was in a bag of jewelry, and it's why I got the bag. It doesn't say sterling anywhere, but it just looked really well made and very interesting. I'm going to take it off here, show you the clasp, not marked anywhere. Here's the back of it, so you can see about the construction. But I just thought it was interesting for $1, and I'd take a chance and I would test it. I also got, and I'm going to come down here, show you a strand of lapis beads. There's no mark on this barrel clasp at all, but for $1, I thought the lapis beads were good, and hopefully I can get them straightened out instead of kind of moving all over the place. Oh, I forgot to show you this. This was just a locket that's not marked at all that was in one of the bags. I also went to a church rummage sale, and I got this from the second rummage sale. It says Mexico inset with abalone in the enamel work. I also got a pair of sterling 925 Thailand earrings. These were a really good find. These are you know, they just kind of looked like well made, but I didn't think anything of it until I turned it over, and it says 18 karat right here. They need to be cleaned, but it's got a silver tone with the gold tone, and it appears that that might be gold. I'm going to double check those for sure. Those are what I got at that second rummage sale. Here's what I got at the first rummage sale. I got there so early. It was supposed to start at 7. They let us in at 6:45. And I think I was in line at 6:15. So I had to drive over 45 minutes to get there. And luckily I had insomnia, so it wasn't a big deal. But this was there, the only good thing. And it says, let me make sure I don't have it upside down. It says FEC Zuni right there. And the watch says Zuni as well. I don't know which way I have it, but anyways, it says Zuni. These are watch tips, and it has turquoise and coral in it, and one exactly like it except for a different watch. Sold for $79. So for $50, that was a great deal. Also at the Thrift Clearance Center, I got these lapis and silver earrings. They say 930 versus 925, so a little bit better quality. I got these, which I believe are amber and silver, but they're not marked. And I think that was $1. At an estate sale, they had all kinds of neat stuff. And in a room with the vintage clothing and these hat stands and all kinds of other good things. I saw these brushes on top of a chest of drawers, and I looked and they say sterling right here. I got them for $2 a piece. There was 2 of these, as you can tell. And then there was this really neat little Art Nouveau one, and it says sterling right on top here. And funny story, my parents were down visiting, and my mom always finds little projects to clean. I don't know if your mom's like that too, but she's like cleaning my lampshades with my antique sterling top brushes. So, thanks so much for the help. Just so funny that, you know, she didn't care. She just found a tool for the job. So I said, okay, that's fine. I think that's all of the jewelry. Let's go ahead and look at the china. This is RS Prussia. It is unmarked. This is a bowl that I got at a flea market back in the 90s when RS Prussia was very expensive. And it has a couple of little nicks. And I had hardly anything in my collection at that time. And I was here's another one right here. You can see that there's a little nick there. So there's 2 or 3 of those. I got it for $85 and I was just thrilled. I think I got something else on that same day. So I had a great day overall. This next bowl is a medallion mold, and that's because of these little circles. A lot of times they have flowers in them, but if it's a bit nicer bowl, it may have the blue swans in it, you know, swan on a blue background, or it may have a lovely woman in there, and those can be very expensive. I bought this at the RS Prussia convention, and it cost me, I think, about $225 back in the 90s. So again, when I'm paying $30 for a bowl now, you can see how far everything has dropped, and there just aren't as many people coming in to collect RS Prussia as people that are passing away, and now their collections are being sold off. So I hope some of you all are enjoying RS Prussia and would consider collecting it these days and enjoying it as much as I do. I'd love to get a note from you, and if you enjoy this type of content, it would be wonderful to have your subscription. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.